1, 2, 3. Go right hand out. Turn. Sink your weight. Sink your weight. Both hands shoot straight out. Turn them over. Yes, that's it, James. 1. Do it again. 2. Do it again. 3. Now straight out. 1, 2, 3. Now, 180 degrees with an elbow, or lan sao. Yes. Bang and woo. So drop, bring your woo house, your right hand, bring it in, sink, and roll out. Pull back. Sink, roll out, pull back. Sink, roll out, pull back. Punch. You've done it 3 times. Punch. Whip. Down. Lan sao. Corner of eye. Kick. Bang and woo. Bang and woo. Bang and woo. Uppercut for most people. Jut. Boo. Up. Lan sao. Kick. Bang and woo. Bang and woo. Bang and woo. Uppercut. Jut. Whip. Blip. Hips. Boom. Wah. Hip. Ha. Hip. Ha. Hip. Turn 90 degrees. Kick, 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 stomp. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, bow up, hip, bow. You know why it seemed shorter? Because I did it a lot faster. But it was the exact same number of moves. Try it again.
Are we bringing that back to Chun and then doing our own?
At what point?
In the end, when we punch and...
At the very end, it goes back to the disjointed work of Silam Tao. Yeah. And I side with the theory that Silam Tao, Chum Kiu, Bilzi, and the Mukyang Jong were all once one long kung fu form. And there is some evidence to suggest that Wang Webo and Liang Yi Tai broke it up into the 3, they say the 3 forms. I think the leftover stuff is where the Mukyang Jong went, or that there was a separate Mukyang Jong form. But the 3 standing forms that we understand were created by, or were this long form broken up by Wang Webo and Liang Yi Tai. And when they broke it up, just like any author, they needed a button at the end of this chapter and a heading that said, here's the next chapter. And a button at the end of that chapter and a heading that said, here's the next chapter. Which is why, in my opinion, the only thing that's identical, but it's interesting that it's identical, is the very last thing. Silam Tao. 1, 2, 3. Chum Kiu. 1, 2, 3. It is absolutely identical. But nothing else in the form is identical. The beginning is identical to a certain degree, depending on which, but you can change it up a little bit. So, to say nothing else, the beginnings and the ends are identical. The middles, not. That sounds like 2 people going, how do we take this long thing and break it up? How do we mark the end? How do we take something that's in flow and make it stop? And then take the flow that existed and start it over again. Oh, well, let's have an opening and let's have a closing and we'll just tack it on. Okay.